This is our Group 19 BA 350 Organizational Behavior Video Project.
Distributive bargaining target points. During negotiations, each party has their own target point. A target point is what each party would like out of the negotiation. Example, I went to go buy my first car and it was priced at $15,000. I went hoping I could get the price down to $12,000, but I would have been fine to get it for $13,000. My target point, what I hoped would come out of the negotiation, was that I would get the car for $12,000.
Resistance point integrative bargaining. So to sum it all up, it's the price beyond a negotiator won't go. If the price goes beyond this resistance point, negotiators will walk out on the deal. This allows for a greater opportunity for compromise or to create a win-win scenario, which is exactly what integrative bargaining is all about. So this is the example I came up with. A rookie was picked first in the NBA draft, signs with the Celtics. He's looking for a 2-year, $20 million deal, but his resistance point is $15 million. The Celtics' resistance point is $18 million, but is looking to sign the rookie for $15 million. The bargaining range is between 15 and 18 million, as displayed through the graphic. An overview of the Zimbardo experiment. So Zimbardo and his colleagues wanted to know if guards' behavior was based on their own personalities or the environment. His research team theorized that it was actually the personality that led to the guard's behavior. He would turn out to be wrong. A mock prison was created in the basement of the Stanford Psychology Department. Out of 75 applicants, 24 were accepted, 1 was dropped, and it left 11 guards and 10 prisoners. Zimbardo acted as the warden, and inmates were taken from their homes, blindfolded, and booked, just like being arrested. The prison in the next few days acted like a real prison. There were roll calls, prisoners stripped naked when entering the prison, and all their belongings were locked away. There was even a prison rebellion, which was put out by the guards, and some prisoners were given special treatment afterwards, those who didn't participate in the riot. The experiment ended within 6 days due to heavy aggression of guards and emotional breakdown of prisoners. The experiment showed how people conformed to the roles and the norms expected.
The behavior of the guards during the prison experiment was irreprehensible. The roles were assigned to each student at random. In addition, they were each given shades and uniforms to become more entrenched in their roles as prison guards. The students acting as guards took advantage of their power almost immediately, verbally and physically abusing the prisoners. They displayed behaviors that were aggressive, cruel, and some that even described their actions as sadistic. They were given free rein to abuse their power, and Dr. Zimbardo did not intervene with the guards' actions until the very end of the experiment.
So the prisoners' behavior during the Zimbardo prison experiment had effects of what was exactly being studied. So the study was to see if group conformity would occur if a group of equal men were split equally between prisoners and guards. The two groups acted by virtue of their job position, as the guards felt free to act cruel and as if they had a high authority that they were given, and the prisoners then felt free to misbehave as they would if they were actual prisoners as well. People act as others around them act, and due to this conformity, prisoners were able to feel comfortable in acting out. The conformity was 100% detected in this experiment, and the acts of prisoners showed the danger of the group conformity may have in different situations.
Zimbardo experiment norms and rule conformity / an additional example. So the Zimbardo experiment proved that people conformed to the rules to an extreme. Prisoners became violent through riots, and guards would punish them harshly for it, along with giving special treatment to those not participating in the riot. A real-life example of norms and role conformity is the role veterans and rookies play in the National Basketball Association. Veterans teach rookies everything about the game, from playing styles to media relations. The roles are so cemented through culture that veterans will often prank rookies in the locker room throughout the year. One of the most notable examples was Scottie Pippen getting slapped, hazed, and bullied by veteran Charles Oakley on the Bulls in 1988. It seemed to be effective because Pippen became a Hall of Famer with 6 championships, and Oakley couldn't win. And these are our works cited.